What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus. Yep, I still got the old gray beard. I keep saying I'm gonna shave, not the whole thing off, just cut it into a goatee, but because I prefer to have it in a goatee. Just keep like everything else right now. I just don't. I don't feel like being bothered. And that's pretty much the reason why I'm doing this video. Just again, to continue the theme of apologizing for just not being on point and doing things that I normally have done, like streaming, making videos and stuff like that. I don't know what is wrong, and it seems like I just keep making things worse. Like I feel like sometimes, I don't know. It's a weird thing. A couple of things have happened this week that have made me feel just worse. Like I've always had bad self-esteem anyway, but deep down, I've genuinely always felt like, I'm not as bad as I try to make myself out to. I know that. But certain events and things that have happened lately have made me wonder, like, is it something really, really wrong with me? And I don't really know. I've been trying to motivate myself to go see a therapist. I have some information for that, so it's kind of just a question of doing it. I kind of have reservations. Part of my reservations, of course, have to do with I don't know. It's this idea of I'm paying someone to actually pay attention to me, and to understand me, and to listen to me, and it just feels weird. I know that's not necessary. It's like they don't do that just to get a paycheck. I'm sure there are some therapists, like in every profession, there are people who are just there for a paycheck. But I also do realize that, hey, these people seriously commit themselves to dealing with people's emotional problems and trying to be that source for them. That's a lot, doing that all day. The things that you hear, like, it's funny, they always say that therapists have to be kind of crazy themselves. Yeah, I think you gotta do to want to, like, keep doing that. But not only are you crazy, you're a pretty awesome human being to spend your time. I wish I was that good of a human being, to be quite honest. You know, it's part of my motivation for being who I am, to be quite honest. Not to be like a therapist, but to just, you know, be somebody who's a positive force in life, leave a positive stamp on the world. Of course, sometimes I feel like people sometimes think that I am who I am just because I don't know. I guess I want to gain glory, or I don't. It's weird. We're such a cynical the world these days that it seems like everything you do gets judged on the basis of not being genuine. We feel like everybody wants to be disingenuous. And again, that's part of my problem with the therapy thing. It's like, I have that, like, weird thing. And it's like, I shouldn't do that because I get it myself in my personal life. Like, I get people feeling like I'm just being disingenuous about things and I'm not really doing things for the reasons that I say. And, you know, I need to honestly get over that stigma and stop doing that, because I don't like it when it's done to me. So, you know, I shouldn't do it to people who do, you know, are therapists for a living. You know, it's a weird, fucked up world that we're in right now. Like, it's going over the whole Game of Thrones thing this week. For those who don't know, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. And, like, people who don't like Game of Thrones, I've been seeing a lot of posts these days where they just, like, keep saying, I don't watch this, and you guys are crazy. You get on my nerves and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of fans out there who are overbearing with their love of it. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people who are, like, complaining are complaining because they want to be contrarian, and they just, I don't know. It seems like it's always more fun these days, especially with social media, to find something to, like, rally against, or to show that you're that person that's not with the rest of the crowd. You don't really have to do that. I kind of liken it to, like, I don't watch reality TV show. I know a shit ton of people who do. I don't sit there and go, why do you watch that trash? It's just, like, so horrible. Like, look, I just don't like it, and they love it. That's fine. Why am I going to consistently bring this narrative where I gotta, like, pick at what they like or what they're into, and make sure I remind them, like, hey, what you do is stupid to me. One, it's not necessarily stupid to me. I just don't vibe with it. And I think that's the thing. A lot of that stuff, like, people keep saying, like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Probably not that stupid with me. You just don't understand it. You just don't enjoy it. Like, we'll leave it at that. Why do you have to make someone feel like they're stupid for being into said thing or whatever? It's weird. And I know I just rambled on two kind of similar yet different tangents, but that's the thing that I think partially is bothering me the most, is, like, one, getting over my own skepticism, and, you know, try my best not to be that type of person. That shit's not cool. I look at it and I see people do that all the time. And it's like, I think I need to not do that myself in order to get the help that I think I need. You know, it would be nice if I had other sources, but my friends, they're all going through a lot of stuff. And Lord knows I don't want to necessarily be their burden. Not saying they would think that I'm trying to be a burden, but same time, they have their own shit. You know what I mean? And, yeah, I'd rather help them with their shit than to give them, like, my shit to deal with as well. It's a weird thing. I don't know why I do that. It's just weird. Anyway, but yeah, so that's been going on with me. Just trying to get myself together to push myself in a better mental space, and trying to just figure out what's the key to doing that. So apologies again for the lack of content. I'm going to try to do more stuff. Hopefully be just, because it does help me feel better. I do enjoy doing that stuff. So that it helps. It's a bit of positivity. Definitely need to do an extra live stream. We need to raise some money for these kids, people. Seriously. I feel like with Cinco de Mayo coming up, I need to get some tequila, some margarita mix, and we just have a ball for Cinco de Mayo and see if we can raise some money for Extra Life on top of that. Sounds good? I think that sounds good. So I think I'll shake off the cobwebs and just say fuck it to my mood and do that this weekend. So hopefully you guys will be there. I know I haven't really been around, so I don't blame you if you don't show up for stuff like that. But yeah, We're going to do this. I'm going to have to hold myself to this promise. And I need you guys to hold me to the promise too, please. All right? All right, I've rambled enough. Time to get ready to go to work. So you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown me over the years, days, weeks, however long you've been riding with me. We'll get some content up for you guys. I promise. I promise. Just gotta get things together. Anyway, as always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll hot you later. It's your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.